Yeah, our programs are going to be targeting the most vulnerable, probably those people who are right in the path of the floodwaters, and ones that were affected by the overflow and the flooding. Yes, this will be grant funding. It will be given gratis to the recipients. In many cases, they've lost all their assets, all their ability to pay for this. And the government too has recognized the importance of getting cash back into the hands of people. The program for income support through the Watan cards is I think a well-intentioned and very important program.
Okay. What about the economic opportunities? You want to generate like new economic opportunities, and what opportunities are we looking over here?
Yes. Yeah. We have again a multifaceted program there, which contains programs for finance, financial guarantees, so that banks are more inclined to lend to borrowers. We have an enterprise fund that we hope to get started with our partners here, which will provide seed capital to new enterprises and critical financing for other enterprises in a number of areas. They could be services, transit, processing, energy production, etc. So that's a big element. In addition to that, we have programs that work at the firm level to improve quality and productivity. We're working with agricultural production and processing enterprises. We're working with textile firms. We're working with other services, telecommunications, construction companies, all with a view towards helping them with productivity issues, quality issues, employee capacity and training programs. And then, in addition to that, we're working with the government on the policy framework for businesses and enterprises to operate here, looking at ways to reduce red tape, administrative burdens, trying to facilitate investors who are interested in putting their money into enterprises here. So again, a multifaceted program that works on a number of the key constraints for economic growth.
That sounds good, but there's another section in your this fact sheet, and that is that stabilization and humanitarian assistance for FATA and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. And for FATA, you're spending more than $191 million, and for Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, it's like more than $120 million. What do you mean by stabilization and humanitarian assistance? Let's start with FATA first. What do you plan to do in FATA?
Okay, in some areas that have been plagued by conflict, the idea is to restore people's lives to some degree of normalcy. And we do that with a number of support mechanisms: small infrastructure, medium-scale infrastructure, health and education services. We're doing hundreds of small-scale projects in FATA agencies. And we've recently gotten started with a program of larger scale infrastructure, roads, water storage, and electricity transmission and distribution in a couple of the agencies. So that's where that money will go. We also have a program to help in the granite and stone sector there, which has got a lot of potential in terms of trade and economic growth, job generation. So that's the FATA program. In the KPK, we're focused on infrastructure, agriculture, and in the infrastructure area, it's the biggest programs is this Peshawar water system that with our financing will hopefully see some improvements in service reliability and access for the people of Peshawar.
What do you have to offer about the environmental section? In the environment section, do you have anything to do on the environment section also? You are working on the environment section or what?
Well, I mean, we have a number of water programs which are designed to address water availability, the problem of the fall in the water table, especially in an area like Baluchistan, which has suffered from this flood recently, but more often suffers from drought and water shortage. So that is a huge environmental issue for them, and we're going to try to help. In addition, there are sanitation issues that we're working with under our health program, but we have not gotten into other environmental areas which are important, such as watershed management and forestry. But I mean, we'll get to the most important prioritized environmental issues. At this point, water is a key program, and the infrastructure of storage and water canalization and flood protection is critical. So we're working on those.
You have a gender reform action plan, and the Pakistani women in Pakistan they face socio-cultural constraints over here, and they are not fully contributing to the society. So what is this gender reform action plan?